Alright, so I made it to the beginning of the trail, and I'm going to be doing just a day or a nighttime backpacking type thing. The main reason I'm doing this is to kind of test all the gear that I have. I have a backpack, shoes, tent, and sleeping pad, sleeping pillow that you blow up. Trying to test all this gear, see if I actually like it before I end up doing like multi-day trips. So that's the plan. I'm gonna just go hiking down this road. I think it's a fire access road, but I'll be hiking down that and then just finding a spot down there, setting everything up, and then staying here for the night. And the other thing too is that I've been making dehydrated meals instead of going and spending like $9 or $10 per meal. I decided to try to make my own, so I'm also going to be trying out those meals that I've made. I have chili macaroni and mashed potatoes with vegetables and stuff. So I've come up with a few different recipes, and I'm going to see if those end up actually being able to rehydrate and see if I can eat them and see if they don't taste like crap. So that's the plan now, and I think I have about a 2-mile, maybe 2-mile walk / hike down this fire access road until I can start seeing little open areas that I can go and set up my little base at. But I will update once we get there. I just started walking down the trail, and I overloaded my backpack on purpose just to see what it's like to hike a couple miles with pretty heavy ass backpack on. I weighed it before I left, and I also added a few things like right before I got back on the or back into the car that I didn't account for the weight. So I would say that my pack weighs maybe 45 pounds. And I assume if I were to do like multi-day hikes, it would weigh around the same. I could probably lose, like right now, I could probably take out like 5 to 10 pounds of stuff easily. The stuff that weighs the most is, I would say, my other camera lens, which is, I think it's almost 4 pounds or something like that. Maybe it was 2 pounds. I don't know, I get confused between the grams and the pounds. And so I'm just gonna take it slow, try and simulate what it would be like if I were to hike multiple days at like 10 to 20 miles. I'd try to match that pace. So that's what I'm gonna do for now until we get to the camping spot. The holes in this tree are crazy. It goes all the way up. All the way up. And this tree's gigantic. Pretty gnarly. Alright, making pretty good progress. This backpack is heavy. Absolutely. And I don't think it helps that I'm dealing with a recent knee, I wouldn't say injury, I don't know, maybe like an overtraining injury. But I can still walk fine. It's just I get random pains here and there. But being out here, hearing birds and stuff, no barking dogs from the neighbors or super cool Camaro exhaust startup sounds, it makes it worth it. I don't know how far I am, but we're already passing. I've seen a couple campsites. So I can kind of stop wherever I want, but we'll keep going. So I'm pretty deep in here now, and a lot of the nicer, more secluded spots, I mean, there's only a few. They've been kind of closed off because people are there, and I mean, I'm almost debating just finding like an open spot, like something like this right here. I might come back to this one and just set up a tent, or set up my tent inside there, push down the brush a little bit, but I don't know, I'll keep walking for now, and then I'm pretty sure, I think there's another spot down here, but if not, I'll just set up a more primitive site, which I have no problem with. I almost prefer it. So we'll see what's down here and then get ready to set up shop. See you then. This is my spot. Just gotta level some stuff out just a little bit, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. It's like a nice little coliseum just for me. Got a nice little tree. And then at night too, I think if it's clear tonight, I'll be able to see stars and stuff. Yeah, that was a good hike. Gonna get ready, set my stuff up. Oh yeah. Very heavy pack. So I heard somewhere you throw 3 pine cones at the ground really hard and then throw your tent on top of that. The pine cones explode and then they make your tent just pop up instantly. Alright, let's see what happens. Holy shit, it worked. Nice. It's actually getting pretty chilly right now, which is cool, because then I'll get the opportunity to see if my sleeping bag is solid or not. Supposedly it's a 0 degree, and I mean in San Diego or Southern California. Seems a bit overkill. Oh, it has a patching tool. Cool. Put all the bags inside of each other. If it gets down to like 40, that would be cool. But we will see. Here's my Try to overinflate it a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't explode. Alright, here's the sleeping bag. Awesome. I'm actually very stoked to be in here tonight. Sun's going down pretty quick. So I'm gonna finish organizing all my stuff. Take off my brim hat because we don't really need it. And then maybe prepare for food time. See you at dinner. Alright, so I'm pretty set up right now. Hopefully nothing pokes through and pops my air mattress. Food's gonna be a little bit later, but right now I'm gonna make some tea. I've also never used one of these before, so I'm gonna test it on the tea and see if I can figure this out, which I feel like I can. It seems pretty straightforward. Make sure this is closed. I'm gonna make tea and I'm gonna read my book for probably a little bit until it gets too dark, and then once it's like, oh god, once it's a little darker, then I'm going to make my actual dinner. Little butane smell. So right now I have ginger tea, licorice tea, which is one of my favorites, and a cinnamon ginger. Kind of feel like the cinnamon ginger right now. Too many. I don't know if they're mosquitoes, but if mosquitoes start coming, I have some spray for them. But I don't like using any sort of that spray. It kind of makes me sick. But I'm gonna get some water. That's a mosquito. It's a skeeter. I can hear it. I can hear it skeeting. Little bastard. Alright, let's see how this works. I actually don't want it to boil because then I won't be able to drink it for 9 hours like a Starbucks hot coffee or hot tea. It's getting there. Oh, it has green tea. Shit. I always double check because I don't like any caffeine whatsoever. That would have made me feel very bad. So I'm gonna go with the ginger one. I'm glad I double checked that. That would have ruined my day. Let me double check this one too, just in case. Caffeine free. Perfect. I knew when that one didn't say caffeine free right on the label that it wasn't gonna be good for me to drink it. I'll just leave that water in there for later on when I make food. These little cups are perfect though. Nice cover too. So I have the choice of chili macaroni, mashed potatoes with corn and string beans, lentils with vegetable stock instead of water. I think these have a better taste than just the regular water ones. And then I also made lemon parsley white rice, which the lentils and rice sound really good. I might have this for breakfast. We'll see. I'm gonna stick with the chili macaroni because that's what I was gonna go for initially. I'm gonna stay committed. For now though, I'm going to sip my tea, read my book for a little bit, and then once it gets a little bit darker, I'll be back and we'll make some food. I don't know if it's even bright enough, but alright, so I'm just gonna heat up a bunch of water. I don't really know how much is good for my meal. It's getting chilly. Getting a shiver. See what we got. Doesn't feel like enough. Nope, probably not. Let's chug it. Chug it, chug it, chug it. Will that be enough? I'm just gonna do more just in case. If we need more water, I'll heat up some more. Should probably cover it. Boiling. Oh. Should be good. Is my koozie big enough? My cozy? I forget to take out the O2 oxygen absorber. Let's see if I can chili mac or not. that's hot. Get in your cozy. Oh, don't explode, don't explode. Open. So give this about 15 minutes, I guess. 10 to 15, we'll see. I'll stir it around a little bit. See how it works. Oh, next time you'll see me, we'll be inside the tent. Alright, so chili is done. Done dehydrating. No, excuse me. Done hydrating. I'm actually extremely impressed with how this turned out. Try to get a good view for you. Check this out. Get a little brighter. Boom. So, let me take the camera off. It's crazy. It's rehydrated perfectly. Completely homemade, everything. Homemade, dehydrated. Bagged myself too. Look at that in there. Turned out perfect. It's a lot of food too. A lot of food, a lot of dust on the lens. I'm gonna taste it. Taste it, taste it. Because I forgot to taste it before when I was done cooking it, but it looks good, so hopefully it tastes good. Alright. Taste test. Perfect amount of water, everything. It's perfect. Could use a little bit of hot sauce, just because the hot sauce is so good, but other than that, it's crazy. I doubt it'll focus, but if it does, that's what it looks like. Cool, I'm stoked. These meals actually work. Might be too much, but we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy my food. And I might go out later on. I'll probably take a video, but the moon's coming up and it's gigantic. So hopefully I can get some nice pictures while I'm out here. Actually, I need to check on that pretty soon because I don't want it to rise above the tree line just yet. Ooh, it's still hot. Alright, I'm gonna go check the moon and see you later. Alright, it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. $10:30. Wow. Gonna go to bed. There's a fucking mouse behind me or something squeaking back there, making weird noises. But it's alright. Meal was good. Went out and took some pictures. Probably see those later. And overall, everything's good to go. Alright. Well, have a good night, because I will. Good morning. I didn't get murdered last night or eaten by anything. I did have a gopher under me though, which was kind of weird because it kept pushing up against my pillow. It was like literally under my pillow, and it sounded like something was purring the whole night because it was like slowly pushing the dirt up. So it was like, and it freaked me out for a little bit until I figured out what it was and remembered that there was a little hole under my tent and that the gopher actually came back. So after I figured that out, I was fine. Slept pretty well. And I'm just cleaning up everything, getting ready to go. I don't think I'm gonna eat breakfast yet. I normally don't eat breakfast too early in the morning. You can hear the birds. Hummingbirds too. I think one was like knocking into my tent earlier. So many birds out here though, it's crazy. But here's my tent. That's where I was in that little crevice right there. Put my backpack over there just in case something wanted to eat my food. Sun's starting to come through. Yeah, I'm gonna finish putting away my stuff and then I'm gonna head out back towards the van. All right. Trying to find that gopher spot to see if that hole was there. Can't see it though. Gonna leave the place better than when I came. And I'm gonna hike back to the van and then head home. Alright, made it back. Back to the van. It was a good trip. Definitely learned a lot about weight management. Not that I was trying to like pack a light pack or anything. I just seeing how much weight actually affects you throughout the trip. Learned that my dehydrated meals are actually extremely good. They cook perfectly, and most of my gear is really good. Even the cheaper ones like the pad and the pillow, they ended up working out perfectly. And this backpack is nice too. I think I just have to adjust the straps a little bit. I think I made them a little bit too short. So we'll see. Other than that, it was a good trip. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.